That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time of year for comic season. Not just comic season, but Comic-Con season. It's like Christmas for nerds and geeks, man. It's a mecca. You know, we all come together. Some of us dress up. I don't do that. I'm not that kind of weirdo. I'm the kind of weirdo who spends his money on toys and cards and more toys and more cards and once in a while comic books. Not some weirdo paint my face blue or pretending I'm Flash. That's for them other weirdos, man. So anyways, it is Comic-Con season. We went to, some buddies of mine and I went to Motor City Comic Convention up in Novi, Michigan. It's kind of our local one every year. Gets bigger every year. What was really nice is I think somebody might have complained last year. I complained the whole time, but I didn't like write it down or email anybody. But the convention hall, last year it was like this. Walking through the aisles, man. You couldn't turn, you know, to get stuff. This year it was like this. Yeah, let me stretch out and walk down the aisle. I'm walking down the aisle. I'd rather walk down that aisle than have to sit and watch that stupid royal wedding where they walked down the aisle this weekend. See, my aisle was better than their aisle. Anyways, so what did I get at Comic-Con? Well, first of all, what did I see at Comic-Con? I saw some very not good looking Poison Ivies. I mean, like train wreck not good looking. I didn't meet, but I saw William Zabka, you know, Johnny from Karate Kid fame, who is now the star of Cobra Kai, which is an awesome show. If you haven't watched it, you best get on it. Saw a bunch of other celebrities that, like, I can't remember their names, like Ogre and Lamar from Revenge of the Nerds, and one of the hot girls from Revenge of the Nerds. She's still pretty good looking too, so, you know, that's cool. Anyways, but most of the stars didn't show up. We go on Friday. We all take the day off work, and we go on Friday because what else is a nerd going to do but slack off on a Friday? And really, Friday was a half day, so I didn't even have to take work off. I could have gone to work, taken a half day, and then head up to Novi. But guess what? Screw that noise. I went to Comic-Con instead. So, all right, I'll quit rambling, and I'll show you the swag that I bought at Comic-Con. All right, so we'll go in order of how I bought it, right? That sounds good. I got this sealed box of Kiss Alive collector cards. The guy said he opened a couple boxes and was able to make one and sometimes two sets out of a box, so that's cool. Hopefully I'll get one or two of the special cards. It's got a disclaimer on there. This box may contain 0 to 3 special cards, so I may get 0. Next up are the Back to the Future Mini-Mates that I picked up there. Which one is this? This one is Return to Hill Valley 2015 box set, right? When Marty and Doc go into the future. Meet his family and Griff and all that, right? And then this one is the Return to Hill Valley 1955 box set, where they go back, oh man, the glare, sorry about that, where they go back to 1955 and whatnot. So very cool on that. I got those for $10 a pop. Normally they're like 18 to 22 depending where you buy them. So Comic-Con, you can get some really good deals. I mean, I paid $5 for this box. You can't go, even if I don't make a full set, which I'm pretty sure I will, $5, I can't go wrong. Cause it's Kiss! All right. Up next. Oh, I got all 5 series of The Twilight Zone. You are now entering the Nerd Zone, where we spend money on cardboard and plastic, look through it, display it, and then sell it to buy more of the same crap in a couple years. So there's that. I got some really cool postcard size. These are 5x7s. Got Aughra from The Dark Crystal and Admiral Akbar, may the force be with us, by an artist named Jeff Ritchie. And then at that same booth, his son was selling prints of his artwork. Check that out there. His name's Owen Ritchie. And he was selling, this is his first time at a Comic-Con, and I felt pretty good because I was his very first customer. It'd been like 3 hours since con started, and I was the first one to buy it. I hope more people bought these, because look at that. That kid was like 11 or 12 years old. That's really good, man. All right. And then every year I buy 1 or 2 cards from the artist Heather Schilling. And she does this really weird, bizarre stuff. I always buy Cthulhu-style stuff from her. Oops, sorry, there we go. I have no idea what that is, but very Cthulhu looking. I also got a couple of couple of postcards from her. She does this really macabre style, you know, skeletons and just weird dimensions. Very Edward Gorey-ish. That's it. If I had to compare to someone, it would be Edward Gorey. So I got a couple of postcards. Now, these are prints, right, of her work. Whereas this sucker right here, that is on a scratch board, and she draws it with an X-Acto blade. So that's very cool, right? That's $10 right there. And then I hit the jackpot. I was going for the old Toy Biz, the chintzy ones from the 90s. Not the Marvel Legends, but I always liked the chintzy Toy Biz characters, you know, the Marvel characters that they did. And they came with, like, accessories that didn't make any sense. For example, so we got 5 for $20 here. We got the Wizard, and he's got a disc launcher because, you know, that's what the Wizard does, launches discs. I got Mr. Nicholas Fury with a rocket pack launcher. I got a Super Skrull with a thing punching action. I got, oh, you got to see this. It works too, man. All right, so I got the Human Torch, and check this out. It's still, oh, he still flames on. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Is that smoke coming out of that thing? Holy shnikes, that was smoke coming out of that. That's not safe. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. It works. And the smell of burnt plastic accompanies it like the real Human Torch would leave behind. It's accurate. I got Atuma, the Terror of the Waves. Very heavy on the Fantastic Four, the box that I was in. I got Firelord right there. I got the Prowler from Spider-Man. You gotta love a purple and green villain. Why not? All he's missing is some orange, and he'd be the entire secondary color scheme. I got Medusa, and she's got this sweet stand you put together, and it twirls to make it look like her hair is twirling behind her. Ridiculous stuff. I'm pulling a blank on this guy. He's one of the Marauders, though, who killed the Morlocks back in the day. What the? Bone Crusher. That's who it is from the X-Men. That's Bone Crusher. He fits inside the tank thing here, which is super cool. And then last but certainly not least, I've got Ninja Attack, or Space Ninja Warbird from the Shi'ar Empire. So, with her armor snap-on. So those were $4 a piece. I love chintzy toys like that, man. I love toys from the 90s. So, I like getting those. And then, last but certainly not least, every year for the last 3, possibly 4 years, I'm kind of losing track, I go to a booth called RAK, R-A-K, Robert A. Krause, and he is an artist who sells prints of his work. They're $1 a piece. This is Kolchak the Night Stalker. This is The Creature Walks Among Us. And if I sat here going through, there's the Fly. He also did the Fly, the classic version. Anyways, I bought 100. He is my favorite person to buy from at Comic-Con. A couple years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago, I was just like, there's nothing here I want, man. I've got, you know, a bit of everything. I don't want anything anymore. And then I stumbled on this guy's booth, and I was like, well, wait a minute. $1 a piece? Yeah, okay. There's Morticia. There's Cousin It. There's Stan Winston. Oh, wait, there we go. Whoa, there's the Fly. I just dropped the box, man. Sorry. So, anyways, so there's 100 of them here. I got Godzilla, Young Frankenstein, Tremors. Look at this, man. Look at this. You get Earl and Val from Tremors he did. He also did a Graboid. He did Bert's. I got Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I got stuff from The Thing. I got stuff from House of 1,000 Corpses. He does a wide array of stuff, man. He does his own little goofy creatures that he made up. But anyways, he is hands down my favorite artist to buy from because it's only $1 per card. They each come in the sleeve, which saves me money, right? These hard plastic sleeves. And right now, I'm approaching the 400 card mark as far as collecting his stuff. So, yeah, I really like his stuff. He does Star Wars characters. We got characters. I got the whole set of Stranger Things characters. So every year he does a whole slew of new ones, and I'm still got to get Marvel and DC, and I mean, there's just so many. So anyways, what am I? Oh, and if you're watching this, Richard Parks, the dude whose son drew this guy right here, I told this dude to contact you. I gave him your name and that you can find you on Facebook. His stuff will be sweet in the next MST3K card set. I'm just saying. All right, anyways, so shout out to Richard there. So I had a great time at Comic-Con. It always goes by too fast. We were there like 4.5 hours, and you spend the money fast, and then you wander around. But next year I'm gonna save up sooner because I didn't save up fast enough, man. I'm starting now. I'm gonna put $5 away every time I get money, and then by next year I'll be walking in there with $1 million. Actually, it'll probably be more like $200-300, but still. You get a lot of stuff for $200-300. Spend your money right, kids. All right, so stay off the streets, stay off drugs, go to Comic-Con. It's better. It's just better than drugs, man. All right. Until the next time we talk, be a decent human. The world's got enough dirtbags, and this freaking video is running way too long. Peace!